Hey guys, welcome back to another Hartman Controls Protector.net tutorial. Today we'll be talking about Anti-passback in Protector.net, how it works, and demonstrate its use. Anti-passback in a nutshell is a feature that prevents a credential from being used to enter an area a second time without leaving the area first or waiting for the configurable time interval. Door controllers in Protector.net support local anti-passback with the addition of the memory module, which will plug into the panel accessory slot and give the controller additional memory. This is nice because your average system doesn't need this feature. To get started, I'll power down my controller and insert the memory module. For anti-passback to work correctly, I'll need to create at least one area. To do this, I'll scroll down to the System section on the main page and select Sites and Areas. I'll select the site I want to create this area in, and I'll click on the Areas tab. All I need to do is name my area, in which case I'm going to call it Data Center, and click the Add Area button. Now I'll head over to the Edit Door page for my data center door. In this case, this is attached to an ODM with no motion, grants me access to my data center, and has read in and read out. I'll head on over to the Areas tab. Here I'll configure which areas the readers on the door grant access to. Reader 1 will grant us access to the data center, and Reader 2 will grant us access to no area. Next are the anti-passback options. First I'll check Enable Anti-passback. I can configure an anti-passback timeout if desired. If I set it to 10 minutes, if someone presents a credential into the data center, after 10 minutes they will be allowed to present the credential again without causing an anti-passback violation. I can leave it at 0 if I don't want the credential to work again until the credential exits the area. I can configure anti-passback to ignore door contacts. This should be checked if there is no door contact on this door. If unchecked, if I present a credential to the data center door without opening the door, my credential won't be considered inside the data center. I can configure if the anti-passback is soft, meaning a violation will spawn a notification in the log, potentially email someone, but they will still be allowed through the door. Lastly, I can configure it to exclude supervisor users from anti-passback restrictions. I'll click Save on this page and do an update to the controller. I'll present my credential to the data center door. As you can see, I was granted access. But if I try again, I get an anti-passback violation. If I leave the data center, I'll be able to go through the door again. Let's do another example, but this time with a two-door controller. In our next example, I have a parking garage with a gate in and gate out, each with their own reader, connected to a two-door controller. I've inserted my anti-passback module and created an area inside the site called Inside Garage. I'll navigate to the Edit Door screen for the gate in. Go to the Areas tab. I'll set the Reader 1 grants access to area as Inside Garage, and I'll keep Reader 2 grants access to area as No Area. I'll check off to enable anti-passback, and I'll check off Ignore Door Contact since it's a gate. Click Save. I'll go over to Garage Gate Out, go to the Areas tab. This one will be the opposite, so I'm going to have Reader 1 we're granting access to no area if you're leaving the garage and you're coming from inside the garage. I'll enable anti-passback, and again, ignore door contact. I'll do a quick update to the panel. I'll present a credential to the inside gate. Alright, I'm now inside the parking garage. If I hand my credential back to someone behind me, it'll spawn an anti-passback violation. I won't be able to get through inside the garage until I exit the garage again. That concludes this tutorial. For more information and examples of anti-passback, please see the applicable chapter in the software guide.